What is up, everyone? It's Rudy here. I'm here to talk about diet and nutrition for today. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing excellent this morning. I just finished video logging um a video on a rant on like the past or whatever. I don't even know what I was talking about, but I was sounding very gloomy and very like depressed and pessimistic. So I'm gonna try to stay uplifted and upbeat and positive for this video. So this video is going to be, a little disclaimer. I don't want to get sued by anyone, but because like there's been law cases. There's been cases where people on YouTube get sued just by talking about like random things. Um, just a disclaimer, I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian, so whatever I talk about here is up to you to take as advice, and I don't recommend you actually take it as advice because this is just my personal opinion and experience and perspective, and I've experienced this as an individual. It might not apply to you, it might, but it might not as well, and so please be considerate about yourself and be cautious about things that are going to be discussed regarding diet and food and your exercise and food regimen. So I don't know why I love talking about food and I love talking about like exercise and diets and stuff like that. You're not supposed to call them diets. You're supposed to call them like lifestyle changes nowadays. But anywho, who's hearing? Who's listening to me? Who's around to hear that? No one is. So um, I wanted to talk about like my food, like what I eat on a daily basis. Like what do you guys eat on a daily basis? I know that I'm supposed to be tracking everything like on papers and everything. I currently track it on my computer. Um, I should actually be tracking. No, I think I input everything that was supposed to be there, so I'm good. But I'm gonna get hungry pretty soon. I'm trying to feel my stomach grumble, so I think I should be preparing food right now to eat. But um, I just wanted to share that I've gone to my nutritionist for like maybe like 20 times in the past 2 years, and they managed to help me lose like 25 pounds based on changing to a regular diet, like a regular nutritionist's diet, and they instead of having me eat bread all the time, I started eating vegetables more. I started eating whole grains, and I think it was the whole grains that made the whole difference because the whole grains made the whole difference because something about like fiber in fiber instead of like carbohydrates. I read about that online. I asked about it online, and they told me that something about fiber in my diet is now changing. Was now changing the way that I was eating, and I was digesting stuff, and so it made me lose a considerable amount. But I gained it all back because I thought that this was like a diet only. This was like a diet, and I should have seen it as like a lifestyle change. I I try, like I'm trying this time around. I'm trying this diet again, this lifestyle change, and it's hard. It's hard when you have like so many cookies everywhere. Cookies are like my weakness. If you want to get me to reveal like stuff, if I work for the government and uh, let's hope someday, and I have like the answer to who shot JFK or like who actually shot JFK. Um, Give me cookies and I'll reveal everything. Just FYI. No. Uh, it's hard when you have cookies around all the time, and it's hard when there's like so much temptation when it comes to food, and it's just difficult for me. But it all adds up. I know that it all adds up in the end. So I need to be. I need to be more aware of my habits and my eating habits, including my eating habits and including my exercise habits. I really, really want to go out and run. Maybe I should do that right now. Maybe I should just go out and run and see how my feet and my whole like lower half of my body does. Um, I mean, I've done it before. I've gone like jogging a little bit. It hurt my ankles because I guess because of my weight and because I'm not used to running. Um, not for me. Um, I mean, not important. Um, yeah, I went running before and it hurt my ankles, and so I didn't want to do that for the longest time. But that was long distance running, and it wasn't explosive in the sense of like high intensity. I'm gonna have to think about whether I should actually do that because I was running on concrete, and so on sand in the beach is probably gonna be best, or on grass. But where do I have grass or sand around here? I only know one park, but I'll have to think about it more. So, back to diets and back to nutrition. Uh, where was I? Yeah, I want to be more consciously aware of what I do in my life in terms of like eating all the time because I've been eating at home during this whole quarantine, and it's just been, excuse me, it's just been like a chance opportunity. I mean, if you've gone to those like food giveaways where you go to like a school and they just drop it off in your car, they give you a lot of like bad stuff. They give you a lot of like bread that isn't even. They give you pizza. They give you like ugh, all the stuff that you're not supposed to have. I mean, everything in moderation, of course. Like if you are gonna eat, like I mean, of course, eat, eat. You need that. You need that, and I mean, I'm not trying to say like you should need to adopt like a 0 calorie diet. No, heck no. Um, yeah. Speaking of 0 calorie, um, you need to adopt like a anorexic Becky or anorexic what was anorexic Anna or whatever um diet. No, I'm saying you need to be consciously aware of what's going into your digestive system and into your body as a whole. And the way you do that is by looking at the ingredients. And I mean, the reason I shun or I like look down on all these food giveaways being, I mean, cafeteria food is horrible. Cafeteria food, I remember, like, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind cafeteria food. But a lot of people, like, you you can definitely do better when it comes to nutrition. Like, being fully, um, what's the term? Nutritioned? Um, just getting all the nutrients that you want and that you need. And, um, I've been doing that. I've been eating. I'm sure I've gained some weight, and that's the whole reason why I've started like rethinking my whole like diet process, my whole uh, habits of eating, and I want to get back to that lifestyle change that I did a year ago, like almost exactly a year ago. But I want to get back to that, and I really want to lose weight, and at the same time, I want to go back to running high intensity, high explosive explosive running. I guess I can run. Like I was thinking about this. I guess I can run from my house to the park, and like that's concrete, but I can still run it. Should I do that? Should I do that? Like if I should do that. Comment if I should do it, and tell me why or why not. Um. Hmm. I'm thinking about, okay, I'm thinking on screen, and I know that is annoying for some people, but I'm thinking of whether I should do basketball or soccer, or like, I know running is out of the question completely, but I'm thinking of if I should do basketball, or I should probably do soccer just to use my cleats that I bought and to um use just my, where did I put my, I think it's in there, yeah, my soccer ball, and just to use the equipment that I have, and then get started on basketball, and then maybe tennis. Yeah, because my friend and I, we like to play tennis, and we were playing tennis up until, yeah, it's a long story, but um yeah, I've been charting. I mean, going back to like the whole diet, like in general, I've been charting my food since the day before yesterday. I've been really being really good at not overeating, especially when it comes to cookies, especially not caramel, cinnamon cookies, cinnamon flavored cookies. They're so good. I've been good at all that, and at the same time, uh, I I've just no, I've just been abstaining from any high fat or like high calorie or high whatever food, and it's been going pretty great for me so far in this past week. I've been eating a lot of vegetables. That's I've been trying to replace all the bad food with vegetables. Like if I get a craving, I'm just like, okay, I need to eat a vegetable, and I just eat it. And then, yeah, a bunch of stuff like that. Like you probably see me like 10 or 20 or maybe 30 or 40 pounds lighter at the end of the quarantine, but hopefully that actually works out. You know, um, when it comes to exercise, like I know I talk about exercise a lot, but me as an injured individual, how much should I do? Maybe like 100. I we did the calculations, like my niece and me. We did the calculations on um, the um, the live video, the second live video that I streamed, and 165 or 175 minutes is the goal for like every week. If you want to lose weight in 2 years and lose all the stubborn belly fat, that is what you should do. That's my recommendation. Again, not a professional recommendation here, but one that I have seen get results when it comes to my own body. And I'm getting like kind of like hungry, so I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna end this video, and thank you all for watching. And I'll talk more about diet and nutrition. Maybe this should become like a regular thing nowadays. What's your diet like, and what's your exercise routine like, and exercise regimen, blah blah. It would be very interesting to hear from other people, and I'd be very interested in knowing like what other people think about that. So let me know in the comments what you think, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you again, and have a wonderful day.